Hello, coaches. My first 3 months as a business owner, I enrolled absolutely nobody. Everyone said no. A few others had a few other choice words for me. It happens. Then, in the past 6 years, there has not been a single month where I didn't enroll at least 4 people. No joke. So, how do you go from enrolling zero, or maybe one or two, for some of you zero, to enrolling people every month, every week? I've had some months where I've enrolled as many as 10 or more than 10, but first 3 months, nothing. Here's what I did, and I'm not going to hold back any on this, so I hope I don't offend anybody, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I had this attitude from the very beginning of I'm going to do this no matter what. There is no deadline. I'm not going to try this out and by such and such date, if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to, oh, no harm, no foul, throw in the towel and quit. There was none of that. I honestly never had a moment like that, which is pretty rare. So, what I had was this attitude of I'm going to do it or I'm going to die. My freedom is this important to me. I don't want to work for a paycheck from a job anymore. I don't like living underneath the thumb of other people that can tell me what to do. I wanted no part of that world any longer. I was sick to death of working in that world. I could just, to this day, Patrick Henry, what he said rings true in my brain. It resonates with me when he said, give me liberty or give me death. I'm not just talking about from tyrant countries. I'm also talking about working for a paycheck I'm talking about from the tyrant dollar. The tyrant dollar, it is tyrant in my opinion, working for that. But to make the dollar your slave versus being a slave to the dollar, it changes your entire world. And that was important enough to me to become self motivated and to have that do or die attitude. You're going to either find me at the top of the mountain working my way up or dead on the side. You will not find me sliding back down that mountain of being a slave to money. So that's the first thing. And that is the one thing that almost everybody completely skips over. Not just in business, but in their personal lives and their professional lives. How somebody does one thing generally is how they do all things. That's the truth. So if you want to build this for real and positively affect your life and other people around you in terms of professional and personal and spiritual and emotional and physical and non-physical, just life. If you want it to radically change for the better, you have to have that attitude of no more trying out life, no more trying out this business. There's no deadline and then I just give up on life or I give up on this business. It's do or die. That's the way that it is. Now, you don't have to have that attitude. And you don't have to be free from the dollar either. You can live underneath the thumb of other people and you can be a slave to money. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just wrong for me. And for those of you that decide that that is also wrong for you, then take up this attitude of, I'm going to figure this out no matter what. Because then we can get to the how-to stuff. And then as you're doing the how-to stuff, that energy, that posture is going to emote from your being out into the world. It's going to emote into other people's either conscious or subconscious. And people are looking for leadership. You want to create impact, no more trying out life and no more trying out this business. You want to create impact, you say you're in this to help other people as well as yourself at the same time, then you have to have this no wiggle room approach, this non-negotiable thing of I'm going to live life for real. I'm going to do this business for real and figure it out. Now, people can be attracted to you. It doesn't even matter if you know how to build this yet. Your posture, it emotes from the confidence. People want to follow people who are confident and know where they're going. Even if you don't know how yet, people are led by people who have confidence and know where they want to go. Everybody already knows how to go nowhere. So if you're not confident, then you're probably not going to enroll people. And you might get one or two, but it ain't going anywhere because everybody already knows how to go nowhere. So that's the first thing. It totally changes your energy that's picked up by other people and the whole planet, the whole universe for that matter. Now, here comes the how-to stuff. So here's how I did it. So I invited people every day. I put attractive content out there every day on social media, blog posts, video posts, whatever. I what else did I personal development every day. It's not I made a decision and okay, my mind is fine for the rest of my life. No, I made a decision, so I got to work on my brain every day. So personal development every day, inviting people every day, creating and sharing attractive magnetic content every day, consuming product, being proof the product works every day. I don't miss a day of consuming product. If I'm on vacation, if I'm this or that, I get a tough phone call, I'm still consuming the product, I'm still inviting, I'm still creating the content, I'm still working on my brain. If I get that tough phone call, life throws something unexpected at me in my brain, that's all the more reason why I have to double down on everything. In most people's brain, the tough phone call, all the reason why they got to put it on hold. How crazy is that? So life does not pause and wait for you to become ready to be successful. Just so you know that. That time's going to pass anyway. So if you get the tough phone call, the good days, the bad days, if you don't have that attitude, I'm going to build this no matter what, then you're not going to have a rich and creative brain that solves problems. What you'll have is a lazy brain that is poor and no longer has to think because you're having a bad day. That's the way that life is. And I told you I wasn't going to hold back anything in this video. So I hope you appreciate it, even if you decide this isn't for you and you're going to let your circumstances push you around. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just wrong for some people, especially me. But so I hope that speaks to you. And of course, naturally, I hope that you decide you want to do this life deal for real, live your life professionally, personally, and build your business for real and develop a rich and creative mindset. You make that decision. Anything else is just a preference. And people all the time confuse preferences for decisions when they're really just preferences. And a preference you're not going to see it through with a preference. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it takes. This is, honesty. You're getting your money's worth and more, at least with me anyway. You have to develop that mindset first. Make that decision. A decision can be made in an instant. Developing a mindset, that takes time. That's a process. But you're not going to see that process through if you don't make that decision that you're going to do this no matter what. Period. And then everything else can finally start to work in your favor, and you can organically attract people to you and start enrolling people every month, every week, sometimes multiple times a day. One day I remember I enrolled 8 people in the course of one day. That's like my best so far in the course of a day. Typically I don't even do that much in a month, but it happens. But consistency, there you go. I know you got a ton of value from this. Share it with your teams if you believe it can help them, which I'm sure you do, right? And, I'm going to keep on making videos as I learn new things, mindset videos, as well as more mechanical how-to stuff, because it's a combination of them both. You need the how-to, but the how-to ain't going to work if you don't work in your brain, okay? I've got my website, fireyourboss.xyz, tons of content, a lot of it to do with mindset training, because God knows you need it. I need it. We all need it every day. All right. Take care, everyone. Share fireyourboss.xyz, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.